Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP possible in the Mandeville Gold Saucer every week on a Friday when judging begins for the Fashion Report minigame. This is week 269, nice, and the clue is Mountaineering Maverick. The individual item clues include your keeping it weird for your helm, less is more for your legs, mountain bread for your boots, and Allagan attack for your left ring slot. In this video we have a 100 score, an 80 with dies, and the easiest 80 possible. For the 100 score then, I went for the Charlian goggles. This is something you can actually obtain from the Mandeville Gold Saucer itself from the prize claim 2 option on the prize claim vendor in the middle of the Gold Saucer for 20,000 MGP. Alternatively to this, you could go for the Imperial Shadow Visor, you can go for the Shaded Visor, or you can go for the Sable Death Mask, but all of those are much more complicated to obtain than the Charlian goggles. For our legs then, I went for the hard leather subligar. This is something you can get from low-level city-state armor vendors, such as Gwalter, over here in the Steppes of Thal in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. This will be available on the Disciple of War levels 10 to 19 tab for 336 gil. This, of course, does lock you into a Disciple of War. However, when we get to the boots in a moment, you'll realize that's, far from the worst part anyway. Alternatives to the subligar include the Flame Sergeant subligar from your Grand Company, the Star Spangled subligar, the Quill Beach Briefs, which are Leatherworker Craft, and the Quill Beach Maro. Those should all work for gold rating, but of course, the hard leather subligar, obviously the easiest to obtain. For the boots then, unfortunately these have to be any of the Nomad's boots. The Nomad's boots then are originally from Bardham's Metal, which is a Stormblood dungeon. You can obviously unsync this and go in there, but of course you're going to be fishing around for the one that you can use. Considering we're locked to Disciple of War if we chose a subligar anyway, it's a good idea to match that. Obviously, I just went with whichever ones I had lying around, which happened to be maiming, but any of them will work. Bending, maiming, striking, scouting, aiming, casting, healing, you name it, they will all give you gold. And then finally, I went for a platinum ring. Now, you can go for any platinum ring. It'll be platinum ring of slaying, platinum ring of maiming, etc. You can make these with Goldsmith fairly easily, or get this from a market board. But I would say that, this is still not one of the better options. But yeah, it depends on your server, how well people have marked stuff up. So that's it for the 100. Now, for an 80 with dies, we have Offard Blue for any weapon in the game, which is pretty good. Any helm in the game, Roland Berry Red. Any body, Chocolate Brown. Any legs, Roland Berry Red. Then we have any hands in the game, Metallic Silver, and our feet need to be Jet Black die. So apart from a Metallic Silver and Jet Black, I would say that's fairly doable. So bear that in mind if you want to combine some stuff. That's probably one of the better options. The Jet Black is a bit of a letdown, but we can skip past that. So one of the easiest 80s to go for then would be to combine dies with an item. Here we've got the hard leather subligar on here, and we've dyed this Roland Berry Red. Then we've got any helm in the game and dyed that Roland Berry Red as well. And then in this specific case, we've got Chocolate Brown on our body, any body piece in the game. Basically 3 dies and 1 item is enough, or should be enough. Alternatively, you could just combine like the Charlian goggles with a hard leather subligar, for example. That will work, but of course will require the investment of MGP, so not everyone's going to be about that. But yeah, just basically mixing and matching either 2 items from the 100 score or using some of those dies from the die options in combination with one of the items will get you the minimum that you need anyway, which is 80 points for 60,000 MGP minimum. Don't forget to put on your Grand Company, your free company buffs, and use Grand Company personal buffs as well if you have those, and you'll be able to save up for those mounts really easily. Anyway, hopefully this was helpful. A link in the description will take you to the Reddit thread where this is featured each and every week. Much love, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.